Hi guys, this is Marcus here, and this is a vlog on the upgrades which I made to my laptop, as I have Acer Aspire laptop, and I'll also show you the details. So this is my laptop model, make and model and manufacturer's details, as you see. And currently you can see the CPU which I have is an i5 processor. This laptop is almost like 6 years old. I got it in the year of 2014, and when I was working abroad I got this, and till date I've been using this laptop, as I found that the hard disk was a bit slow. It has been 6 years, so almost the end of life for the hard disk. So what I thought was that I would upgrade this the hard disk to an SSD drive. I got a Samsung 500 gigabyte SSD drive, as well as an additional 8 GB of RAM. So I had two slots in my RAM. One slot was already occupied with the 4 GB of RAM. It's a DDR3 laptop RAM, and the speed rate of the memory is like 1600 megahertz, as you can see over here. And this is the SSD drive, and this is the internal hard disk which I had earlier, but what I did was that I just added a casing to that so that I can make it as my external hard disk, so that I can use it till the day the hard disk actually goes out totally. So just thinking to use that external hard disk as a backup, or I usually put on my softwares to download from the internet and my personal files and all those things. So I find that the external hard disk can go on for another 2 or 3 years. So within the 2 or 3 years, I'd like to utilize them, and at the end of its life I will again go ahead and get another external hard disk, and then replace it with this one. And my external hard disk is also 500 gigabytes, that which came along with the laptop, but I currently put it as an external hard disk and bought a new Samsung solid state drive and put it in, and installed Windows 10, as my laptop already came with the Windows 10. Along with that, it came with Windows 8, but then later on, once when I got the free upgrade from Microsoft, I upgraded to Windows 10, and I had to reinstall that. Along drivers were automatically installed from the Microsoft update itself, as it was Windows 10 compatible. It did not require any drivers, to be precise. As you see with the Wi-Fi, everything's all fine. It's all connected to my Wi-Fi network. And sorry, yeah, you can see it's currently running on the battery, and I'd on the power mode to better battery life, so that it can work a little bit more for the battery which is currently on. So that's basically the upgrade which I done on my computer right now. Later on, once when I upgrade the router that I have for my internet to about the dual band router, I might put on a wireless adapter for the wireless AC standard, so that I'd be getting better internet Wi-Fi speeds than the regular one. Currently it can go up till about 100 to 120 at the max, because it's a wireless adapter as I have right now, which is inbuilt in the laptop, but I will need to go for an external wireless adapter. So that's it, folks. This is the upgrade, this is the speed, but I'll just show you like downloading a file from internet or transferring a file from my external hard disk to the internal one, and to see like how fast it's transferring. I will also show you the transfer rate as well right now. So So as you see, this is a 1.2 gigabyte folder. I'm just going to transfer it over to my desktop, and you can see the transfer rate along with that. The memory, the hard disk. As you can see, the write speed is also really good. And you can also see the transfer rate right now in the SSD drive. Because the external hard disk is a normal drive, so it will be transferring like this. But if it's also an external drive, you can expect speeds up to say 600 megabits. And now let's try to do the same transfer between the computer and this one. So now we are transferring the file from the internal hard disk to the external hard disk, and you can see the speed of the transfer. And after this, you can also see, like, I will also open a couple of tabs in Google Chrome and see how quick is it performing. So I got 12 GB of RAM so far, because I already had 4 GB of RAM, and then I added another 8, so it's 12. And let's see how better it's performing right now. So you saw how quick is the computer performing right now. Let's go to a couple of websites and open a couple of tabs to see how quick are they. As I'm just using a 100 megabits per second internet connection, which is provided by Jio. Looking forward to upgrade to the 250 megabit plan. Maybe my plan gets over, say, in the month of September. I played for 3 months, so after that I'll be upgrading to the 250 Mbps plan. As I have two TVs, with one with Jio box and the other with the Amazon Fire TV stick, so almost 2 LED and one LED and one LCD TV, which has now been like a smart TV, as we use a box like the Jio set-top box as well as the Amazon Fire TV stick. So it needs better internet connection, so I'm going to upgrade to 250 megabits plan. And later on, I'm just thinking whether to add a Wi-Fi extender or not. That's based upon once we upgrade the regular Geo router to a dual band router, to see whether there is enough signals in the next room, then it's okay with me. If it's going to be lesser signals for the Wi-Fi, then I would need to probably add a Wi-Fi extender, to be precise. now you could see I'm going to open the Premiere Pro application, and then you could probably see how quick is the computer performing once when I open the Premiere. So that's it, folks. Do let me know how you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, or if you like it, give it thumbs up. If you like me to do more reviews upon the computer, please do let me know in the comment section so that I could try that, and also give you a good solution if you have any problems with your text and